would say. But like one memorable was the trips that we had taken, office trips, and like we went to this. Uh, I forgot the places we went to trekking through. So that was fun along with office, and we went to two other places. One is Gangtok, and another one is somewhere in Uttarakhand. So those parts, the team activities, were really fun and memorable. Yeah, and also like sitting in some people's house and doing house party, those random talks. So those are fun. Yeah, these three words.
Yeah.
Okay, so now how would you like to describe alt? Maybe in a word, in a theme song, or in few sentences. What would be your description or version of alt?
Office culture is very much different, and compared to other IT office, I would say. Um, so since beginning, we had this kind of work hard, party harder culture. So even though we were just two people in Bangalore when we started, we used to go every month. We used to go for a party. So that was office sponsored. So we continued. We had that culture for a very long time. Lakshmiputra joined, so we three used to had so much fun having the party, and then that was very good culture. I would say work hard, party harder, and then though no much restrictions to work location wise, and when we started in the beginning. So because everyone was responsible with their work, so everyone used to take the responsibility and complete the dedicated work. So Vikas was being way. So just make things work no matter where you are, whenever you're. So we didn't have that kind of hard culture to come to office this time. So that was when we were like small people, and everyone were taking the responsibility. No one was using that freely. So that culture was good. So those kind of culture, I would say, built this over the 10 years and built all digital in a different way. So yeah, that I really like it a lot.
Advice that you would like to give to someone who is just starting out their career in alt or in IT industry at whole, so what would that?
If you're flexible enough to adjust and adapt to the culture, and ready to work anything that is coming in your way.
And maybe the last one for today. So tell us about one common stereotype or notion that did not turn out to be true when you started working from Boeing Miami office.
The one which I thought of was like 8 to 4 kind of work that like they follow very strictly here. Like you start from 8, you complete by 5, and you don't need to open your laptop after going home. So that's that I had. But yeah, because you have some responsibility, as I said like earlier, you get to things different work in your daytime, and your work gets delayed. You cannot complete the work you had planned for that day. So again, you have to come back home, and sometimes, not every time, sometimes you have to extend. So that was a different scenario which I had thought up, and that changed when I come here. That's the one. The rest of the things I was already aware of because I had visited here in B1. So that's the only thing I had in mind.
Thank you, Mukunda, for your time today. So before we close today, any last words that you would like to add?
Yeah, I mean, congratulations all completing 10 years. It's a very proud moment. Missing this fun, joining you all there. Visit my office when I'm there in India next time. Hope to see you all soon.
Okay, so I'm from Chennai. We call him Chinna Munna because he was really Munna when I hired him in my previous organization. Gautam told me that his brother is looking for a change and we were looking for freshers. So we hired him there. And I think the way he has learned so many technologies in front of me, I'm really proud that he's with us and he's completing 10 years. when we started, he learned ATG. After that, he learned Commerce Tools, and even he has worked on .NET for some time. So I'm really surprised sometimes that how he is able to work on anything that we give to him. He has earned so many accolades from all the clients where he has worked with that it is always difficult for me to move him around in different projects. And to say this on the record that I hired him through Gautam for first time, but next time I told Gautam that I need Chinmay. And when we started All Digital, I said I need Chinmay. Gautam was neutral that Vikas, it's up to you if you need Chinmay or not, but I was clear that I want Chinmay. And I am once again very happy that he is completing 10 years with us. And I really wish him all the best.
Hi. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I have some of your time for a
Yes,
quick chat session?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So tell me, how has been your experience in 10 years and all?
Yeah, been very good. My first company in which I love the development, and it's been a great time. It's been 10 years almost, and my journey, I don't think it has to be an end, right? So yeah, it's been very great, and I hope it will be great again.
Okay. What the best advice that you have received here in 10 years?
Don't take much pressure and enjoy your work.
Okay, that's a nice one. And how will you describe your style, work mantra? How have you been working?
Yeah, I'm following my best advice, right? I won't take much pressure, and I won't put on much pressure on my peers. So yeah, it's been pretty great because I'm putting that mantra into effect and getting good result at the end of the day.
Okay, that's nice to hear. And what are your hopes for the company in the next decade or maybe a century here, if I can say
Hope we will get 250 members and get good results on the stock we got.
And what has been your memorable event in the past 10 years?
Each and every day when I get the increment.
So 10 memorable days.
Yes, absolutely.
So will they be the funniest moments also or only the memorable ones?
Yeah, fun and memorable. When the salary comes, it's fun every April, right?
The increment has been fun and memorable.
Yeah, definitely yes.
Nice. And if you would not be doing this job or if you would not be not, then where do you imagine yourself?
I would be in IPL. No, RCB. Absolutely.
So that's why they have never won it.
Yeah.
That's it. They are missing Chinmay the star.
Maybe missing my league.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are missing your magic there.
Yes.
You need to now take the pressure.
Correct.
You need to take a learnings from here and apply in RCB.
Definitely. If RCB is hearing, please, I am available.
Okay, and the last one. If all had a theme song or a tagline, what would that be from your perspective?
Isala Cup Namde.
Okay.
This is our year, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that should be our theme song. So each and every year should be ours.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
spirit to have.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm done. You can get back to work.
Thank you.
So much.
So, Gautam introduced Lakshmaputra to me, and they are batchmates, and we were looking for a front-end developer. I think he was the first front-end developer to join us, and in fact, he's the second one to join after Mukunda. And I am really happy that he has completed 10 years with us. He's very hardworking, so helping us with our website development, and he's leading the website development team. And I'm very happy the way website has been developed by the whole team. And as of now, he's I think leading the Bangalore office as well, and we call him branch manager for Bangalore office. And I really wish him all the best.
Hi, Lakshmi. Good morning.
Hi, Devi. Good morning.
Okay, so Lakshmi, all is completing 10 years. So one word to describe your journey in all,
Okay.
like how were your 10 years and all?
My journey in ALT. Okay, actually I joined in ALT 2015 August 10th. Okay, that time our company is in a small room. That is also an underground. There is no network. Okay, now our company is big. Our company. Yeah, journey is good. Actually, more than 2.5 years I worked in Noida. After my marriage, I continue working in Bangalore branch. The whole journey is good.
Okay, Lakshmi. So which is your preferred location of work? All Noida office
Bangalore
or
office is
all
better
Bangalore
for me.
office? So Lakshmi, if like one thing that you have learned in all in your 10 years of journey, what would that
Yeah,
be?
in art I learned a lot of things like helping each other. Okay, before when where I working in previous company, there are too much politics, but here no politics. Okay, here that thing I learned, and also here all are supporting people. We need to help each other.
Lakshmi, in your 10 years of journey, what would be the most fun or memorable event?
In art, most memorable and funny moment is so many moments are there. All office trips are memorable moment only. Yeah, we enjoyed a lot there.
Okay. So what would be your working style, or how do you define your working style or mantra that you follow or that you have been following for?
There is no such a style. Okay, only thing is we need to understand the requirement. Once you understand the requirement, we can write the code easily. Yeah. Okay, this thing I'm doing.
Okay, Lakshmi. So now the next question for you is like, as we all are coming from different languages, so is there any language or like any misunderstanding that you have faced because of language barrier? Like you wanted to say something in Kannada, but because of Hindi or English, you could not communicate it well.
Yeah, always, this is always happening with boss only. Okay, boss something else, I'll understand something because when I joined Noida, that time I India. So, I can understand, but I'm not able to speak. After boss explaining me, boss will tell to other guy, okay, you explain him what I said.
Okay, Lakshmi. So the last one for you. So if someone who is starting their career at all or who is new to all, so one piece of advice that you would like to give them about the company, the culture in the company, and what they should be following. So what would that be?
Here freedom is there, but they should use that one, should not misuse that one. Yeah, that is the.
Okay, Lakshmi, that was a good one. So before we end, do you have any last comments, last words, or something that you would like to add from your side? So please.
And also, the company will give both health and wealth. Okay, health means will give, company will give health and wealth both. Okay, health means the freedom, company will give freedom to do work, and wealth means company will give loan without interest. Yeah, so much facilities there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this much is enough. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mic check, okay. Thank you, Prerna, for the video, and thank you, Lakshmi, Mukunda, and Chinmay for the video. But we would also like to give, recognize your efforts towards the team, and we would like to present something to you. So, Vikas, can we please have you on the stage for this? We would like to celebrate the milestone achievement of everyone who are completing 10 years today. So first starting with Gautam himself. Gautam, can we please have you on the stage for this? Next we have Chinmay. Chinmay, please be on the stage. Okay, next Lakshmi Putra. Okay, and the last one in the 10-year club is Mukunda, but we don't have him here today. But yeah, our recognition for him is due. And now let's start with the 5-year club, who are completing 5 years with all this year. Starting with Basant. Basant, can we please have you on the stage for this? And the next in the 5-year club is Samarth. We again don't have him here today, but we have a snippet from him.
Okay, before. So first of all, I would like to thank to each and every member of Alt Digital with whom I have been working in the past 5 years. And after receiving this award, it feels like apart from salary, I have earned something more, which is like 5 years of working together experience. And this 5 years flew in a snap, and it just didn't feel like that it's a so long journey I have covered. And working with all the members of Alt Digital, I have never felt like some kind of I'm working on within an organization. It was always a feeling that I'm working for my family. So it's a very great achievement for me, and hoping to complete another decade with Alt Digital. Thank you.
So I think it was not announced, but you know the policy that we give certain amount of completing 5 years. What is that? Okay. Thank you for reminding him. So yes, Basant will get 50,000 rupees, worth something when he actually completes 5 years on that day. And for 10 years, it's 100,000. So 1 lakh rupees will be credited once you complete 10 years. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vikas. Yes, Vikas, thank you.
So now we have heard India's side of the story. Now let's hear the other side and see Boeing side. And see how Alt Digital, since its inception, maybe even before that, is leaving a lasting impact on their clients and the client's client. Let's understand how Alt Digital has helped in the last 10 years from the man himself, Mohit Chauhan, the on-site IT manager for Boeing.
Hey, good morning, Purvi.
Hi, thank you for your time today. So without wasting any more time, we can start.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, as you know, we are doing this because Alt is completing 10 years next week, and as a part of that celebration, we are just wanting to have some information from you also. Just want to know from you. So before we begin, can you tell me, like, at least with the knowledge we have, is that Mohit is like the on-site IT manager for the Boeing project. Like, that's all we know about you. So can you tell us a bit more about your roles and responsibilities, or what is the structure, and how do you play a part of the bigger picture that maybe we are not aware of? But can you just help us through that?
Yeah, definitely. So my name is Mohit Chauhan. So I'm with the Boeing almost a decade now, and I started my journey with Boeing as a solution architect, and now I'm a senior manager here. So when I started, I was looking only the e-commerce space, and now I handle e-commerce, and you are working on that, the services hub, which contains like kitting, chemical management, bin management, consignment, all of those stuff. And apart from that, we have another BGS team right in the e-commerce world, so I'm handling that as well. And if you come to the BGSI world, all the legacy applications, like all the auxiliary applications like DCCT, JDA, all these applications with integration with S4, all of that I'm looking after if I talk about, so I report to Ashish Patel, who is the senior manager here at Boeing, and let me share. If I go if I start from the top, right, Dana Daisy, who is the senior VP executive, like he's the CIO of our chief digital officer. He's a new addition to the Boeing team, and he is a replacement of Susan Donners, she was before Dana, and to Dana, and then Ashish Patel, who is my manager, he reports to Nikki, and then myself there, and then I have on site here Naveen, who is an architect, Myrenes and Dinesh on my team. And apart from that, as you know, like I'm working with Alt, and I don't want to put here like whole big team of Alt and HCL, so those are also my team members.
Alright, yeah. We also know that yes, for Boeing you are the reporting manager for us. We
Yeah.
also have that. Okay, so this was an interesting one to understand the chart. So, being like the on-site manager, what would be like your roles and responsibilities, or how does your day look like managing the on-site team and the offshore teams, overlapping between the different time zones? Because you have team based in Europe, IST time zone, US. So how does that happen?
Yeah, so as you know, right, US as well as India, and we have in Germany as well, right? Definitely. So my day is like, because I have a very good team like Alt and HCL, both of them, right? So I don't start, I start my day very early, like around 7 or something, and then finish my day by 4, and I have so much, like I can bet like my team is very good, and then they are able to handle all of the issues which comes in. So it's like I have to handle this team as well as I mentioned all the legacy team as well. So the day is not so hectic, but right now the focus is more of the SAP, right? SAP S4HANA project, which is going a long time for the Boeing company, and it is one of the important project for Boeing. You know, we are the part and distribution business, which comes. There are two subsidiary under Boeing, which is AVL and earlier KLX, now BDS and BI. Both comes under the BG umbrella, Global Services. And there, to integrate these two businesses, parts and distribution, which comes parts and distribution, we have like our BSI CAE, and then BDI SNC. So to integrate these two businesses together, we need to have one ERP system which is S4, and why it's very critical for on the back as well. At the high level, like you can see, like we have e-commerce services hub, bottom use the card at the right you see S4HANA. So right now it is both, like, because we are partially live with our phase 1. That's why you see S4 and on the bottom the cards. If I go to the next slide here, it's like at the high level we are already live with our SAP phase 1 go live, and now there is another go live on May 26 with our phase 2, because we are covering all the EMEA, North America, and after that we have the final go live 15. That will be our big bang. Yeah, that's pretty it.
We know about the phase 1, like yes, some of us are working on the services of phase 1, and now yes, we are working towards the phase 2 go live. And how like you are playing a part over there for different projects and integrating everything together. So now if I can ask you the big question, like how has Alt helped you with Boeing or with building all of these different systems and with the migration project? How has Alt played a role? Can you help us with that?
Yeah.
Or how did the partnership with Alt start 10 years ago? What was the one thing that led to this partnership, and now it's 10 years strong? So can you guide us through those? Like, what did you see in Alt to firstly begin with it?
Yeah, sure. So my journey, and think all they started the same time. I started with Boeing in January 2015, and at the same time on that 2015, all also working with all, and from then on we started. I guess when I started with all, it was around 4 or 5 people team. Now, as you can see, it's a very pretty big team, around more than 25 people we have on the team. And alt, if I talk about the alt, right, we have come in a long way where we started with the e-commerce, right? And but if you see, like, alt helped us to build this e-commerce website, which is boeingdistribution.com, from the beginning, and now where we stand. Like when we started, it's like we were doing like $1 million a month. Now we are doing around 32 or 33 million a month, and that's the impact we have, right? And then also there were multiple projects which we did as a team. Apart from the e-commerce launch, we did our, as you can see, like credit card integration, Twilio, AdExchange, and we did the bigger project, the ATG migration to 11.3.2, and moving our whole infrastructure from Boeing to AWS. So there are a couple of multiple projects here you can see, and yeah, and currently if you see, like, we are working on the e-commerce and CMP support and DSI integration, and as well as on the mobile side, the iOS and the Android app. So yeah, it's been, so I'm very thrilled working with this team. Like, this is obviously it's a great team, and I love to work with alt. Yeah.
Okay, that was nice to hear about us. Thank you so much for your kind words, Mohit. Okay, so it was good to know, like, how all has given an impact and helped you in your journey, and also it has helped us. Like, we have also learned a lot during this time with Boeing. Okay, and now maybe if I can ask you, like, how do you see this partnership going? Like, when you must have started, I'm not sure if you thought that it would survive 10 years and we would actually be having this conversation today. So now today, when we have already completed 10 years, where do you see this going, or what is more in pipeline, whether you think alt can help or something? Can you help us on those lines today?
Yeah, definitely. If I talk about, as you know, the current project which we are working in the future, if I talk about is we're gonna go this year with our S4 go live, right? And for rest of the year, I guess we will be on the hypercare supporting and trying to keep everything intact, right? For the S4HANA and e-commerce perspective. So that is for this year, and next year, when we go in the next year, we will be having multiple enhancements, like to enhance more functionality on the Service Hub, as well as we will be working to integrate the e-commerce with the because the idea is now in 2020, starting from 25 to 26, we will be having one e-commerce website where we can give a customer a one e-commerce solution. So that is one of the projects we will be continuing working on, to integrate our e-commerce with the one Boeing BGS e-commerce. And apart from that, we will also be working next year, hopefully, if everything is all we are able to manage all this hypercare. So we will be moving to Azure as well. So we'll be bringing the from Pivot Tree AWS to our Azure world. Yeah. So I will, as you said, right, it's 10 years with working with Alt. So I'll congratulate all of the team members, right, for their working with us for 10 years. And I'm looking forward for many more years, you know, with Alt. And then
Thank you for your kind words again. Yes, even we look forward to what we're doing and like helping and everything that we've done. So thank you. Okay, anything else you want to add for today's conversation?
no, this is the certificate. You can see, like, I'm virtual, but I want to give the huge thank you to the entire Alt team for their hard work and dedication, right? And where we are, we couldn't achieve without Alt, I believe. So, heartily congratulations to all the team members, and I look forward to working with all. Thank you.
Okay. It was really nice to hear about the legacy and from someone outside of Alt, so thank you. Okay, now we have the most fun section of the event, I must say. We have our in-house KWK. Can someone guess what is the K here? Like, what would KWK be? Crorepati with K or W? Coffee with? हमारी में आता है. Yes, you are right. Now we have the next section, Coffee with Kshitij. Yes. Let's have the host and the toast for today. Kshitij, can we have you on the stage?
Thank you. By the way, guys, do you like me more with the shades or without the shades? Thank you. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most awaited segment of the morning, Coffee with Kshitij. A show where our leaders will finally answer the tough questions. No, not about revenue targets and what are your progressions, but about who sends the most unnecessary per last minute emails. So, all digital is turning 10, which means we've officially. So, from a small